Hello, my name is Heather Toomey, and I thought I'd make some videos of documenting my quest to accomplish a very lofty goal. So I want to go to medical school, and that costs a lot. And my church says to avoid debt like the plague. And so, even though technically it's okay to do it for education, if I can avoid it, I'm going to. And so, I've been looking up. I figured I probably can't have a job during med school. A lot of people say you can't. And so I need to develop passive income for it. And so I've been watching tons of YouTube videos on passive income. Honestly, I've been researching this for kind of a while before I knew that I wanted to go to med school, but I wasn't really getting into it. So like I learned about drop shipping and knew that there was such a thing as making t-shirt designs, but I didn't really know much about it. And like did a little bit of research on some stuff called a mastermind, and considered writing some ebooks and some courses, which I still plan on writing eventually. But so I want to make enough passive income to go to medical school without debt. And then after medical school, I'd also love if I made enough money to accomplish some of my other goals. For example, I am a marriage and family studies major. I absolutely love everything family, especially parenting. I am obsessed with parenting, and I've read at least 7 books so far on it now, at least digital ones. Yeah, I haven't finished the ones that are on my shelf that are non-digital, because I like listening to books. And for that, I calculated that I'd need, if I went to the most expensive medical school, which I don't plan to, then I would need $97,000 a year. And if I want to accomplish my goals with family, which is that I want to have a big family someday, as long as I can handle it like emotionally, then I need a lot of money too, because I want to, no matter how many kids I have, I want to be able to bring them to educational places, and that costs money. And so I calculated using a spreadsheet I found online that somebody else made that I would need at least $275,000 a year to have the lifestyle that is as up there as I'd like it to be. And so my goal is to make $97,000 to $275,000 a year passively by the time I get to med school. So I like I said, I've been researching on YouTube, and I'm so grateful for YouTube. There's so many things on there that you can learn from and like almost become a master on it just by watching like everything on it, even though a lot of it's like basic level stuff. And so like if you really want to go advanced, it's harder. But I have decided to get into t-shirt designing because it's fun. It sounds fun, and I'm good at making up ideas. And because I watched a YouTube channel from a person who was able to make money from t-shirt designing when he was around my age, and so I decided that I definitely want to do this, even though there are a couple things I'm gonna have to pay for. But I think it'll be like less than $100 for 3 months of it. And so I'm going to try that. I'm going to try making, well, honestly, my goal I set for myself is 20 shirt designs a day, except on Sunday, because I'm a religious person and I take Sunday off for church and stuff, and rest in general and serving God. And so, oh great, I lost my train of thought. Which also brings me to something that I was going to mention, which is I'm basically 99.998% sure I have ADHD. Haven't been diagnosed yet. Got a referral to a doctor yesterday, so I'll be checking that out. And that's one of the reasons that I've decided to just jump in to t-shirt designing. I mean, maybe you don't call it jumping in. I mean, I watched more than an hour's worth of YouTube videos on it. There was one video that was just 1 hour. And it was really good. And I watched it like twice. Like 2.5 times. and then watched a bunch of other videos from that person, and then a few videos from other people. And so I guess it's been like multiple hours, which I don't know if you count that as jumping in, because it really is multiple straight hours of researching. But so I have a lot of unfinished projects where I'm like, oh, this goal will be great, I'm gonna do it, and then I don't do it, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and I get all hyped, and I just get hyped from thinking about doing it, and then I don't do it, and it's really annoying. And like I think I get a lot done, but there's so much I don't get done. Like, I've heard that this is common with ADHD. You have tons of ideas, like maybe more ideas than most people, but then like for me, I only get like 20% of them done, and so I might get more done than some people, but I still only get like a smaller percentage of ideas happening for real, and so it's really sad. But yeah, this will be me documenting my quest to make that much money, starting with t-shirt design. I found a guy called Greg Gottfried. I don't remember. It looked something like a mix of Gottman and fried, like fried foods. And oh, also Gottman is the last name of the leading researcher in the marriage field, and like I said, marriage and family major. So he's one of my heroes. But anyways, that YouTuber, who was the one who introduced me most to the t-shirt thing, suggested using Teespring, Redbubble, and merch by Amazon. And so I'll be using those. And I also plan on using the social media stuff. He said for Teespring you have to get 10 sales on your own before they actually start advertising for you. And so he suggested making an Instagram account and just posting some of the first shirt designs you make on there. And there was another subscription service that I'm gonna buy that anyways, that basically makes it so your shirt designs look like they're on like beautifully awesome photo shooted, I don't know the word for that, things that have like, you know, a really good looking person with the shirt that you designed, with a good background and everything, and it looks professionally taken, but it's just like photoshopped. And they suggested that, and that you do a bunch of hashtags in the comments that are relevant, and then it'll show up in people's feed, and they'll find the shirts and they'll buy it. And then he suggests scrapping the Instagram thing, and I'm like, wait, if it makes sales that well, I'm gonna keep that thing up. And I was also thinking, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I was also thinking I can make this bigger by eventually hiring people to do all the social media sites. I don't know if Snapchat does that. I don't like Snapchat because, oh, I hope you don't hate me for that. Because I'm also, so I sent a letter to the president once, to Obama, for a New Year's resolution. Didn't expect him to answer it at all, and so I didn't save the document that I typed and sent to him. And then like 6 months later, I got like a little card from him that I mean, it could have just been written by somebody else, but it had his signature on it and stuff. And it was like officially from him. I'm not convinced that it was actually written by his hand, but it was officially from Obama and supposedly written by Obama, like possibly just by somebody who goes through the mail for at the White House. But and I didn't save that letter, and so now I save absolutely everything. All correspondences I make with anyone else, I save it. And Snapchat goes against that. I can't reference any of it. And so I'm kind of obsessive about that. But yeah, I was thinking I could hire people to do the same thing on other social medias, and maybe even make it a business before I get to med school and before I go on a proselytizing mission for a year and a half. For the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, where I'll get to teach people the gospel who want to hear it, and if they want to get baptized, then they can. And that'll be really nice. I plan to go for a year and a half, and I don't know where I'll go yet, because I'm not the one who chooses. I let the prophet choose that, where I'm supposed to go, and so I go, and it'll be cool. So I guess I'll get to update you later on how I do with starting t-shirts. I also get to experience Instagram for the first time because I've been one who kind of like avoided social media. I was on Facebook though. uh, so yeah, goodbye. Nice meeting you.